Hello everyone, my name is Jennifer Johnson and I'm here to do my informative speech on the Kiger Mustangs. Before we get started, I'm going to introduce you to my audience, Brian and Laura. Hello. Okay, the Kiger Mustangs are a unique group of horses among the wild horses or feral horses of the United States. They're located only in the southeastern parts of Oregon, in the Kiger Gorge and along the Steens Mountains in southeastern Oregon. They were first discovered in 1976 by a Bureau of Land Management employee, Ron Hardin. He discovered a herd of 7 horses in the area, and the next year in 1977 he discovered another herd of 27 horses. What makes these horses so unique is that they carried with them, they displayed the physical characteristics of the original Spanish Mustangs that were brought to the United States or to North America in the 1500s and 1600s. Based on these similar characteristics to the Spanish Mustang, the University of Kentucky actually did a DNA test to look for similar genetic markers between the Kiger Mustangs and the original Spanish Mustangs. They found several markers to be very similar, and from that point it was deduced that they are in fact direct descendants from the original Spanish Mustangs. The other characteristics that make the Kiger Mustangs so unique have to do with their coloring, their temperament, and their conformation. They are an average size of horse, with being 13 to 15 hands at the withers, which means a hand is 4 inches, and the withers is actually the equivalent of the shoulder on a horse, for those that don't know that. They are stocky, well-muscled. Their coloring is something that's also very unique, and is actually the first thing that you would notice about them. They all carry what's considered a dun factor. They would either be a true dun, which is the equivalent of a buckskin, or for non-horse people, that would be similar to the coloring on a Siamese cat. A light body with dark legs, tail, ears, and muzzle. They also come in a red dun, which obviously is self-explanatory, and what's called a griot, which is a dun with the darker legs, tail, ears, and muzzle, but it is gray. Another identifying characteristic is a dorsal stripe that runs directly down, straight down the back of the Kiger Mustang, also a characteristic of the Spanish Mustang. They also have coloring on their legs, around their knees, and on their hocks that on some horses can actually resemble the stripes of zebras. Very unusual to look at. Their temperament, it's just incredible, the temperament that they have. They are bold, almost fearless. They're well suited for stamina activities such as endurance riding, trail riding, anything of that sort. They are very, very easily trained. They have a very gentle temperament to them that makes them very easy to train. There is never, of all the research that I did, there has never been any indication that there would ever be a need for anything like spurs or whips to be used on them to train them. They're very agreeable and cooperative in the training arena, and actually like people and look to please everyone. They are an extremely unique horse all by themselves, and the Bureau of Land Management is actually looking to protect these horses. They have 2 herds right now that range in population from 85 to 140 at any given time. They do gather and cull the herds about once every 3 years. They also cull any horses that are not genetically related to the Kiger Mustangs in order to keep the breed pure. They will, however, move horses from one herd to another from time to time in order to keep the genetics pure within the herds, so that there is not an excessive inbreeding within any particular herd. That's my information that I have, and I hope that it provides you enough information to make you interested enough to go find out more about him. There is a lot more to learn about him, but way more than I can slide into 5.5 or 6 minutes. So I hope you enjoyed. Thank you.